Now, the other thing, Charlie, that we found when we started the program was, we started thinking about it when I met DMK and we thought about this program. A lot of people, as much as now you've taken care of their studies on the other side in the US, most of them actually, they are not able to get the money to enable them complete that process of going to the US. I know you guys, where's the Amkaleo? I know you guys know this. Like, where's the Amkaleo? We decide to go to the US next week or next month. That process requires money, right? Right? Yeah, it requires money. I mean, you need their tickets. GMAT exam requires $250. That's around 27,000 shillings. There's something called service fee. Service fee is a payment that you have to make to the immigration services in the US to maintain your record as a student. And that payment you have to make it before you go to the embassy for your visa. They charge $359. It's around 40 something, 42 with the exchange rate. Now, when you get your visa, okay, the visa itself, it's $160. It's around 18,000. It's usually 18,400. Now, when you get the visa, the school will also require you to do some immunizations and stuff like that. You end up hospital, you meningitis, and all those things. That will cost you around $200. $200 of Pesanapic Kenya's money, about 22. You keep on adding the money. Huh? Okay. So, if you add all that, that's a lot of money. So a lot of people, as much as they may want to go to the US, they may not be able to raise that money, even though we've taken care of their school fees on the other end, through the graduate assistantship award that I talked to you about, and secure international student loans. So, because of that reason, that's why through the program, we formed the Airlift Sacco. So the Airlift Sacco basically works like any other Sacco out there. So we basically use a revolving fund within the Sacco, where every student who wants to go to the US through the Kenya Airlift program, they contribute into the Sacco. Okay, they contribute a minimum of $1,000 into the program. All right.
You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Tech America. Tech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Tech America will wake you up to the unlimited potential within you.
That's $1,000. So what we do is we put them in the revolving fund for the Sacco, and as students keep joining the program, we take the ones that we are taking. So the concept is, for every student, because that whole process of actually going to the US will cost you around $300,000, including our own consultation fees from Tech America, and those other things that I've told you about, those are little costs, not little, like those are a lot of costs. It will cost you around 300,000 Kenya shillings, $3,000. So that $3,000, because you guys can't afford it, most students or most people here in Kenya, we want to make it as easy as possible. So we formed the Sacco where you just contribute $1,000, you contribute it into the Sacco, and then now the Sacco gives you that money that is needed for the relocation expenses. Okay? So for every 3 students who contribute 1,000, we have 3,000, right? So that those 3 students, they take 1. So for every 3 that are joining, we are taking 1 student. Because every student needs how much? $3,000. Okay, so that's the concept. So and it's not like, because right now I told you guys that we are averaging about 2 students a day enrollment. So it's not like we are taking 2 students to America every day, but you're having 2 students joining the program. Okay, so basically like the way the insurance works, right? Or even banks. Right? So people, they put in deposits or they buy insurances, and then it's not like every day watu wanapata accidents kwa barabara alafu insurance inalipa. It's the same concept, right? So people are joining the program, They are contributing money, and we have enough funds to enable those who are going to be able to take care of those expenses that are needed for the relocation. So that's how we are able now to take care of the relocation expenses for the program. And of course, on the other side, we take care of their tuition fees, those 5 million that I've talked about. And of course, also once you graduate from school, you have the skills that are needed in the job market. Uta struggle kama mimi kwenda kufunza na Wahindi, tutakufunza. Alright? And you'll be able to get a very good job that pays you, on average, a minimum, once you graduate, you should be able to get at least $500,000 Kenya shillings a month. Okay? So those are the things that we are trying to solve in the Kenya Airlift program. Issue of funding, issue of good jobs in corporate America. I told you not many Kenyans out there make really good money. Not many of them are working in corporate America. And issue of immigration papers. When you go to the US as a student, lazima utafikiria when you graduate and could transition to a skilled worker. It's not easy, but through our company, we can be able to get you green cards and you can be able to live there and work there long term. All right.
You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Airlift America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.